I'm here with our Liberty of London collection. It's a 12-piece collection. We're going to take you through all the different styles that we have made because they're truly amazing. I'm going to start with our Evelyn dress. The Evelyn dress is made with the Tana lawn, which again also feels like silk, but everything is 100% cotton. Our Evelyn dress we've run a number of times since I think it was December. It's one of our dressier sort of shapes. There is a mid-back zip through here. It's a full sleeve. It looks quite fluttery when you go like that, but when it's on the body, it actually sits really nicely because there's no puff. One of our most favourite shapes. This is the Libby fabric. It is part of their classic collection. The classic collection, by that I mean, is something that Liberty always produces. And then we move on to their seasonal pieces, which is kind of like what their fashion pieces are for the season. So they're only available for the season because their fabric collection is so massive that they inject, like these stories. This one is called Antonia, and it's based on art galleries from the UK, was it? Yeah. And so they chose all pieces through that and designed a whole fabric collection around it. This personally is one of my favourites. The colours in it are amazing. Again, our Evelyn shape. Then we move on to our Edie dress, and Kel is wearing one of them here. It's called Curation. The print is so good, and the colours in it are like everything that we want. It's fantastic. We did the Edie because it's one of our easier shapes to wear. It is the one that you pop on when you really can't be bothered, but it looks like you've made this huge effort. It's also fantastic to layer with coming into the cooler months. It looks great with tights and boots, as Kel's got on, and she's also got it laid with her little brie top, and we can
probably
also do
a skivvy.
Exactly, skivvy, knitwear, obviously, because that's the big one.
And we have a lot of colours coming that
A
match.
lot. Then I'm going to take you to our Goldie top. Kel and Curves have actually recorded their own video on this brand new shape, so I won't go into too much detail. Again, super, super cute. I can't wait to take this one home. It's got that little collar. It's got the drawstring. This is a working drawstring, but again, I won't go too crazy on that one. We designed this one to be with the matching skirt, our Ella skirt. Ella skirt is sized from extra small to extra large, but it doesn't mean that it's not part of the Everybody range. The Everybody range is the Ella skirt, and an extra large we sort of say fits up to easily like a 24 to 26 because of the elastic waist. It's really, really stretchy.
And nice and full. We made
really,
sure it was very full on the hips.
Yeah.
So even if you've got a booty, it's going to fit well.
Yeah, it is one of our most popular shapes because I think you can be a variety of sizes or somewhere where you sort of go, oh, I'm sort of in between. Elastic is really good for that, and it's also good for eating lunch.
And I think that combo as well looks really cute. It's almost like a 70s maxi when you wear them together. So when you tuck it in, it's got that kind of slightly prairie look on the little top, but the long length skirt really works well with it.
Yeah. And then this one, again, we've used the Libby fabric for our Goldie top. And then our Ella skirt. This is actually one when they said to us that it was part of the museum collection. You could really sort of see that with all the terrariums. And my favourite one is the little bonsai because it reminds me of my dad.
It's very natural history.
It's very natural history.
And
like when he said it to us, the rep, we were like, oh yeah, totally.
So I'll go into the last Ella skirt we have is in this really beautiful floral, which we know there's a lot of fans of purple out there, so hopefully this will kind of float your boat. But also just really easy to wear. It has a lot of tones in it. You could easily do it with navy or green. And of course we did a little top to match on that one because we just felt it would make such a great dressy kind of combination. So you kind of get the look of an Evelyn dress, but then you get the two separates, which is really nice. So Evelyn, personally, one of my favorites. I just think it's such a beautiful shape. It's really fluttery, but it's actually hard to get a flutter that's very structured, and we managed to do that with this top, I think. It's also just a really easy shape. It's got the little slits on the side and the little back seam, so it still comes in at your waist, but it's still nice and blousy. You can tuck it, you can not. It just works so many ways. And this fabric is great because it's got these really beautiful little vases. So I think like for gardeners, for people who are into plants, it's just a must have. It's very, very cute. Kirby's wanting me to show you a little bit closer. And our last piece is our Sasky, which Chris is wearing. We knew we couldn't get this fabric earlier to run this Sasky because we have been running Sasky for quite a few years. So we were very excited to be able to get this beautiful poplin, which is a little bit heavier and it's got a bit more drape than the Tanalon. So it's our only piece that we ordered in the poplin. But it's such a beautiful cut, and we've little signature red buttons on there. It's a very special dress. And our Sasky goes up to a 5X. So that's our biggest size that we do, and it's just a really beautifully fitting dress. Definitely my favorite. It's based on one of my favorite vintage dresses. So I just love this shape. I think it's such a good dressy dress without any effort, which we love here.
And it fully
pockets,
buttons down. So we always get asked for breastfeeding stuff, and it buttons all the way to there. And then these are false buttons, but obviously we wanted buttons to make it all look super pretty. In regards to sizing, because Liberty is such a high weave, when you do pop it on, it does feel quite snug. But we
and
have.
You're wearing a small.
I am wearing a small,
yeah.
and I generally wear sort of extra smalls and things like that. But I have gone to a small in this one, but not in anything else. I've stayed my true size. Probably for me, it's the buttons. So Liberty can sort of feel a little bit more snug when you pop it on, but I do think overall you sort of stay your normal size.
And I think in the Sasky too, the good thing is that it's got so much structure and it's got a really good set-in sleeve. So even if you do go a size up just for comfort, which a lot of us do sometimes, like I got a small in the Edie in this, and I can easily wear an extra small, but I knew I wanted to layer it with skivvies and things like that. So with this Sasky, having that structured set-in waist and having the pleats on the skirt, you can easily wear a size bigger just for bust room, and it doesn't lose its shape. It just has that really great drape, and you can definitely get away with it in a bigger size. So, which means you can do a layer underneath it as well, and a lot of people shop like that in winter here. So,
and Liberty is very easy to care for. I know our Made 590 customer is very low care and minimal ironing.
And
so,
aren't we all?
And aren't we all? That's exactly right. And you can throw it in the wash, and it comes out looking like brand new. The fabric will last you forever.
Yeah,
okay.
I think I've got at least a dozen tops that I've had for probably 7 or 8 years.
Yeah.
So I'm still wearing them. Like Chrissy's right, they do just look great out of the wash, and it's very low care. So yeah, it's a good one for your wardrobe.
And it's so very, very pretty.
And we really chose pieces that are so classic. I think that's the thing with Liberty, it is such a classic fabric. A lot of people have that nostalgia about it. So any of these pieces you will want to wear forever. And that's how we try and design here. So yeah.
We really hope that you loved the collection. It was definitely a lot of fun putting it together. Okay, so in true me style, total squirrel moment where I was sidetracked by all this amazingness, I forgot about the Edie dress in Prince Milo. It is so, so great. Can you see what's hiding in there? It is, yep, they are little tigers, and we all know who that was ordered for.
We knew there wasn't any choice.
No.
Our cat lady had to have it.
It is, and it is truly amazing colours. Like you can sort of see this back with navies and tans, and it's just such a great one, even from a distance. And the fact that you don't see the animals straight away, I think is always one of my favourites. And I'm pretty sure that is also part of the museum collection as well.
Yes, it is. It's definitely a seasonal one. So it fits exactly the same as what I'm wearing. It's just kind of a loose fit. I've got an extra small on, but I can easily wear a small in this as well. And in fact, I did get a small in this just because I knew I wanted to put a skivvy and stuff underneath it. So it's just an easy fit, cute little keyhole at the back. You don't have to undo the keyhole to get it on, which is great. And it's just an easy, lightweight fabric. I wear my Liberty all year round, so it's just perfect for layering, especially in Sydney because, let's face it, we hardly have a winter anyway. So
now we are truly saying goodbye, and you'll be able to shop the Liberty range very, very soon. See ya.